Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the fiery siren of professional wrestling, Revolution, Ray Lynn. And her tag team partner from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing 203 pounds, the Justin Bieber of professional wrestling and the Super Indie Champion, Dylan Bostic.
Dylan Bostic came out on top of what may have been the most controversial Super Indie tournament we've seen. Bostic, a huge gash on his chin, bleeding profusely, somehow found a way to overcome Alex Daniels, in the opinion of some at least. Well, after Bostic's championship win, Britt Baker tried to get a word with Bostic as part of her job as an IWC media correspondent. However, Ray Lynn took umbrage with that. An altercation ensued between the two lovely ladies. Palace got involved. The whole thing broke down. The show had officially gone off the air by that point. That was all extracurricular activity, but that's what's led to this mixed tag team matchup here tonight. I think Palace not only takes offense to how they treated Britt Baker, but also to the fact that Bostic beat Palace in the semifinals of Super Indy 14 quite suspiciously. A suspect low blow was involved, if I recall. And not only that, I don't think Palace feels Bostic is a deserving champion based on how he won. Palace carried that championship proudly for a number of months, 8-some months. And Bostic and Ray Lynn feel that they should be the most popular. They're all about social status and how good their tans look and bleach blonde hair and abs and all that superficial stuff. But these superficial things don't always win wrestling matches. Palace with a novel idea. Let's wrestle. I'm okay with that. We gotta get one in and one out eventually. This is our first time seeing Palace since he lost the Super Indy Championship. Super Indy 14. That could have been a career-making night for Palace, but Bostic and Ray Lynn ruined it. I believe this is a mixed tag team match, which is in contrast to an intergender match. For intergender match, the gentlemen and the ladies can interact freely. A mixed tag match has gender separation. The gentleman will wrestle the gentleman, and I use gentleman loosely with, well, both of these men. But the women will wrestle one another. This is Britt Baker's pro wrestling debut. Ray Lynn has spent some time training in Ohio Valley Wrestling, as has Dylan Bostic. She's won a series of women's championships throughout the independent scene. And a quick tag out. That's debatable. Bostic never short on compliments for Bostic. when you amass 200,000 Twitter followers, I guess your ego can get kind of big. Any man who would base their friends or their lives or their opinions of people based on Twitter followers is a sad, sad excuse for an individual, in my opinion. Tie up the rematch from the semifinals of Super Indy 14. Well, Bostic answers that question for all of us. Bostic asking for a timeout, favoring his shin area. We'll keep an eye on that as this match progresses. Bostic survived 3 matches at Super Indy 14. The first one, however, Super Head Tie was seriously injured before the match started. And Bostic and Ray Lynn, or as Dennis Gregory had said, Dylan and Steve, had an opportunity to reap the benefits quite quickly. They didn't get Head Tie anywhere near 100%. Second round, we talked about how they made dubious work of Palace. Final round, Ray Rowe was eliminated as a result of Joe Rosa's doing. And then we've already discussed the Bostic-Daniels controversy many times. Was it a 3 count? Was it not? Was Bostic pinned? Many people feel that he was, including the owner of this company. And Palace able to turn things around, albeit briefly. Bostic has a lot of hair to grab on Palace. Nice arm drag. And Bostic needs to tag out again. And yes, some fans are cheering on Steve. Her name is Ray Lynn. Sometimes Ray Lynn McAwesome, if she forces you to say as such. And again, Britt Baker, her debut. Well, that was a long time coming. Knocked him down with one shot at Ray Lynn from behind. Clothesline. Again, from the backside. Ray Lynn taking just as many cheap shots in the ring as she does on the outside. Ray Lynn putting the pressure on in the corner. And again, all credit to Baker for hello. Wait a second. A hopping glute thrust. That's a new one for me. Trying to pull Britt out of the corner. And I don't think the posterior of Ray Lynn did much damage. That was more gloating than anything, and she's going to pay for it. Back body drop. Oh, I love it. You can tell Britt Baker's been training hard. And a Britney chant going out. And now Britney going to return the favor. Oh, I remember back in 1976. Well, never mind. Baker and Palace, well, they make some semblance of a tag. With Palace tagged in, means that Bostic will have to come in as well, as per the rules. Well, I think they both need consoling. They both got shown up by the rookie.
5 minutes gone by. 5 minutes gone by.
I think Palace wants Baker to teach him that butt thing. Yes, that butt thing, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag that butt thing. Trending worldwide. Collar and elbow tie-up. That's a hard uppercut. Bostic hammering away. Palace trying to fight through. Bostic has some great training, Ohio Valley Wrestling. The likes of Rip Rogers and a number of others. Danny Davis, they've schooled Bostic. I don't know how they put up with him, but they've schooled him. Here comes Palace, neck breaker, nicely done. And a drop kick for good measure, down into the cover. This could do it, no. Bostic out on Dream Street. This has not gone the way of the Super Indy champion. The past couple of moments, Ray Lynn with a knee. Oh, I think Palace, I just angered Palace. Bye, Felicia. Or maybe it's bye, Steve. Bostic reaps the benefits. That's Bostic and Ray Lynn at their best. The obnoxious nature, the distraction. They just have such punchable faces. Great elevation on the elbow by Bostic for 2. Dylan feeling pretty good about himself. You can see the intensity on Bostic's face now. When you're all about image, you don't want to be humiliated in public, and that's happened a few times to this power couple so far in this match. Who's going to get the leverage on the suplex? Palace got an inside cradle. Tightly hooked, almost beat him. That'll be big. Oh, that would be big if Palace could have beaten. Could have beaten a Super Indy champion, even in a tag environment. Palace, we talked about Daniels winning a Super Indy title rematch. How about Andrew Palace, the way he got eliminated out of that tournament? There's no way he could be happy. He would love another shot at Bostic one-on-one for the title. What is this? Wheelbarrow? Bostic using his girl as an offensive weapon. And the debate continues. Palace muscles free. Andrew Palace, one of the most popular men on IWC's roster right now. I don't think many people would claim he sucks at all. I don't think anybody thinks Andrew Palace sucks. Right in this building last September, Palace became #1 contender for the Super Indy title for the first time. Maybe if he pins Bostic tonight, it could happen again. And again, Bostic and Ray Lynn taking advantage, taking liberty. And Britt Baker's a rookie. She's going to be manipulated. She's going to be outsmarted here by the ring savvy of Bostic and Lynn. Bostic traps the shoulders. Stack Palace up there. That was a smart maneuver. Couldn't get the job done, however. Crowd coming alive for Andrew Palace. Bostic pushed off, and here comes Britt Baker. See you later, Bostic. He's a non-factor. Ray Lynn, a loop this press by Britt Baker. Look at that. Ray Lynn never saw it coming. And a huge slam. Brittany could feel the momentum here at her IWC debut. Oh, ducked the head way too soon. There's a rookie mistake. But comes right back with a power slam. This could do it. 2 in. Bostic just landed on Ray Lynn. Palace pushing Bostic off. Bostic and Ray Lynn all discombobulated. Now Ray Lynn's on Palace. She just got it. Action all over the place here. Drop toe, hello. A little bit of reciprocity for how Bostic beat Palace. And there's the hernia driver. Palace could beat the Super Indy champion. Britt Baker has Ray Lynn. Look at this! Variation of a tiger driver, tiger suplex, double pin, they got him!
The team of Britt Baker and Andrew Climax.
Palace and Baker with a victory in Baker's first IWC match. With Palace pinning Bostic in that equation, that puts Palace back in the running for the Super Indy Championship. Bostic with Daniels and Palace both hot on his heels. Oh, wait a second. That's Daniels hitting the ring right now. Daniels doesn't want to wait. Daniels wants a piece of Bostic right now. And he's quick to get out of Dodge. He wants nothing to do. Wait a second. Well, Bostic, his night is done, but Palace and Daniels having words. I think both these men have a very logical claim to the #1 contendership of the Super Indy Championship. Well, how are we going to resolve this issue? Palace. Maybe feels a little upstaged by Daniels. I don't think that was Daniels' intention. Daniels has his own issue with Bostic. How can you deny? First of all, great win. Great debut for Britt Baker. Beyond that, both Palace and Daniels, major claim, major stake, the #1 contendership of the Super Indy Championship. How do you pick them? Dylan Bostic has a tough road ahead as champion.